one after another, right? The mind is still wandering around. This side of the world, we still have peace even though when we sit and our mind is still jumping here and there. But that side of the world, when they come, they're still talking over there, still enjoying their life talking over there. And this is what I wanted to tell you. We talk a lot in our life. And the more we talk, the more we'll have defilement minds. When we talk a lot in here, when it's stuck in here, whenever it's the right conditions, whenever it have a chance, it would rise up. That we call defilements. All those thinking, all those thoughts, it's just stuck in our head, in our mind. It's recorded. Once it's recorded, whenever it have a chance, it will pop up. Those we call thought about the past. And we also thinking about the future. We don't want to stay at this present moment. When we live in this world, this present moment with each and every breath is much more important than this is what we need. But we didn't pay attention to that. We only live with the past, and then we chase after the future. And then when we come out for this mission, peace, and we meet with friends, when you see the monks walking, you're excited already. But when you meet up with friends, our friends, and we still talk, you hear that it's still talking a lot back there. So it's different people coming out with different mission. We are here for peace. There are people here to talk and enjoy. So let us all here for peace for ourselves. If we choose to continue talking, then when you come out here, it won't help you. Right? Because we've been talking a lot. I say, if we live in this world for 70 years, we talk about 60 years, 65 years. When we grow up, maybe 69 years. When we started to know how to call daddy and mommy, we already talk. Right? And we keep talking and talking every day. It doesn't matter where. When we go to a sacred place, when we join any sacred moment, we still talk. I say earlier when I sat here and eat, I know a lot of us wanted to talk so bad. It's just our coordinator, he said that please be silent, so let the monk have a peaceful moment to have lunch. Because when we eat, we don't talk. This is what I always remind you everywhere I go. Mindfulness always starts with a very little things in our life. Eating. I know it's on the table when we have family members together, we talk and eat. But this is we keep getting sidetracked and we don't know what we eat. Seriously. It's okay to talk sometime, but not all the time, not throughout the whole meal, right? We can talk, we be mindful when we talk, say what we need to say, and then the rest just focus, pay attention to our eating. You saw me eat already. I think that a lot of people look at me when I eat. That's why I'm afraid to look at you. When I started my monkhood, when I joined, I ordained to become a monk. When I eat, I was like, scoop. I pay fully attention to my hands movement. When I raise it up, put it in my mouth. When I chew, when I swallow, I follow all these movements. Why is that? It's because we've been headed out there for so long and so much, chasing so many things, right? Our mind is keep heading out there. Like I say, it never wants to stay at this present moment within. We need us to stay within, not without. Peace always begins from within. So when we head out there too much, and this house is vacant, soon it will be taken by someone else. Spirit. This is the house of our mind. This physical body is the house of this mind. And our mind is keep chasing the outside world, not staying in here. Later, somebody else will take it over. A different world. Spirit. You have seen that. I don't know if you have seen or not. Many, even teenagers, they are not them anymore. They eat, they talk, they act. It's not them. Right? It's because of stress, anxiety, depression. It's because of too much thing. And they hear their voice. They hear about somebody talking to their ears every single moment. So they are not them anymore because we are heading out that way too much. And so what I ask is, when we need to talk, but mindfully. When we need to be silent, mindfully silent. Not just this mouth, but the inner mind also be silent. There's a lot not talking, but the mind still talking. And of course, the mind is talking is normal. No one can stop this mind from talking, but we can manage it by aware of it. Aware of those thoughts. I have thought right now. Those thoughts is not helpful. So I'm just observing those thoughts, and then it will vanish by itself. Or we can bring that concentration back to the breathing instead of following those thoughts. So within a couple minutes earlier that we did the breathing method, we pay fully attention to our breathing right here, right? So when thought arise, we are not clever enough, we don't have a new habit of bringing our mind back yet. So now we have to train our mind, train ourselves, how to bring it back to this present moment, which is our breath. By acknowledge of that thought, by saying silently, thought, come back with the breathing. Acknowledge of that thought, and then bring the concentration back here with the breathing. In, out, and then thought arise again. When it arises again, we acknowledge of it, come back here with the breathing again. Keep coming back, come back. That's the only job we need to do. The only thing that we need to do. Just be mindful with all those thoughts. But for most of us, when we don't have that new habit yet, then we will follow those thoughts, one after another. When one thought arises, we go after it. It could be 1 hour, it could be a few minutes, and then another thought pop up. One thought pop up, our imagination mind will create more and more add to it. So when we sit down for 1 hour sessions of meditation, for most of the meditators, if they are not aware, they're not clever, then they just sit there, close their eyes, and they paint the whole life. When the bell hit, they open their eyes, they have the whole world in front of them, in their mind, without painting. We sit in there meditating, but we can paint the whole life of us. So we have to be clever. Clever enough to hold the handle of the knife, not the knife. The knife is very sharp. If we're not clever enough, we will slice our skin and slice our fingers off. Is that right? Our mind is super sharp, just like a knife. We can kill ourselves, we can kill the others. When we say things, when we do things, if we are not mindful, we could kill ourselves. We could kill the others. That is how sharp it is, how dangerous it is. So one mind can be super good. One mind can also be super bad. Very dangerous. There are so many people bring joy to the world. And yes, of course, there are so many people bring tears to the world. Hitler, right? Vegetarian. Vegetarian. He brought tears to the world. Dalai Lama, he eat meat, but he bring joy to the world, to so many people. And in our Buddhism, you'd be surprised. We have one venerable monk when the Buddha is still alive. His name is Devadatta. And he's the disciple of our Buddha. And he always wanted to kill the Buddha. He's vegetarian. And he asked the Buddha for all the venerable monks who eat to be vegetarian. The Buddha said no. As long as you offer the right way, the monk knows that these food are offered the right way, the monk can consume. See? So food is not practicing. It's just to support us, to survive, to live, to practice, right? So that is why when we eat the last sutta, the venerable monk chant earlier, if you heard, that we see in all these food offered by the lay people, food is just for us to survive. And we are not attaching to any kind of food. All these food are not eat to be playful like a kid, or to have more beauty, or to be strong like a gym, to practice the people who practice it in gym. And then those food are not gross, but then when we consume them, and it's become gross. Is that right? Is that right? It is. If you don't know, then go to the toilet, you will know. It doesn't matter what kind of food we eat, high protein, low protein, it doesn't matter really. Steak or tofu, it really doesn't matter. It's come out the same. And it have the same smell. So it really doesn't matter. So no attachment. No attachment. Right? So we mindful with it. When we eat, when we drink, when we change, when we go to the bathroom, when we do anything in our life, we just have to change our routine, our daily life, the way of living, by being mindful with everything we do instead of multitask. Who's in here that multitask? Please raise your hand. Although, never mind. Never mind. I asked the wrong question. All of us are multitask. So will you change? In this year of 2026, will you change yourself not to be multitask anymore? I can promise you that even you multitask, you cannot chase after the world. It goes so fast. It's moving quick and fast, like Fast and Furious, right? We cannot chase after it. So don't slow down. What we really need in this world right now, just slow down. If we can't slow down, we're gonna be suffer. And when we slow down, these days, you have seen the monks walk. You really slow down and stop for the monk. Look at the monk. That is when you come back to yourself. That is when you pause and stop. That is when you come back within to feel it. And that is when it touches your heart. That is when your tears come out. We barely have this moment in our life because we've been too busy chasing. And the more we chase, the suffer we are. And now if we realize that, the more we chase, the more we react, the more we let the other people, the materials to control us, we suffer a lot. And people who love to control the people in this world, they enjoy that. They create a lot of things, they make a lot of things, and we attach to all those. They enjoy it because we support them. But we didn't realize that we suffer when we support all those. We totally forgot ourselves. Our inner child's been crying and asking for help for so much and so long, and we still abandon it. We still ignoring it. We keep on feeding this physical body with all kind of materials, while our inner child, which is our mind, is asking for food, is hungry, starving, but we didn't feed them, which is wisdom, mindfulness, loving kindness, compassion. Our inner child needs those food. So will we change to slow down, to feed our mind instead of feed this body? Of course, we need to take care of this body, but we've been taken care of really good already. The more we attach to this body, the more we suffer because of aging, because of illness, because of dying. All beings will suffer with this: born, aging, illness, dying. We all suffer with this. The tears that we have shed for our loved ones is much more than the water in the oceans. If it's comparable, it's much more than the water in the ocean in its world. That's how much tears we have that we've been crying for our loved one who passed away. So long, so much. Just look around with us, look within our family. How many times have we cried for our loved one who passed away already? And how many times that we have to cry for the person who left us, who said, I love you, and then at the end, they still leave us. And how many times that we have to face with the people that we don't like, but we still have to live next to them. That is suffering. But we cannot run away. There's nowhere to hide in this world. Even if we have supernatural power, we cannot fly to the sky or go deep down into the earth. We still cannot hide when our karma is ripened. It will come and find us, regardless where we are and what we are. So let us all work together in this year of 2026 to change ourselves to be a better person, to have a better life, to live without sufferings, without letting people to trigger us, control us. And the toxic people always love to control us. And they always love it when we react. When they do something, when they say something, when we react, they love it. They love it so much. Just like when they try to tickle us. We laugh when they tickle us, when we will laugh, right? Laugh hard. But in a suffer way. They also crack up, they will also laugh, but in an enjoyable way. Because they make us suffer. Yes. And we fall for that. In this life, it's like that. We deserve better. Not this way. And in this life, no one can help us except ourselves. If we want to have a house, we have to go to work, clock in and clock out. We have to work really hard to earn. After that, we have to go look for the house, the right one that we love, we like. And then we have to do the paperwork and then make payment. Sometimes we missed it, or sometimes they terminate the contract. We have to look for another one. It's difficult to get a house. It's not that simple that money just falling off from the sky for us, right? Same thing in this life. We work really hard for our life to have a peaceful moment. But yes, we let people control, and we are so easy for the people to trigger us, to make us suffer. Well, I can tell you that no one in this world can make us suffer, can mess our days up, except ourselves. We are the only person. But why we always suffer when people make us suffer? They are not the one who make us suffer. We are the one. It's because we react. We react, that is why we suffer. Let's say our husband says something when we have dinner together. And then you feel bad because you spend a lot of time to cook for him. And then he acts up because the food is not that good. Or does not have the thing that he likes. And then the whole family cannot have a dinner together. Suffer. Right? And then when your husband come home, your husband come into the door and you ask your husband to do something and he didn't do the way that you wanted. You act up. All the husband, please don't even try to fix that. Of course you have to. You have to fix it. Get a cup of water, okay? Cool her down. After that, sit down and talk in a nice way. If in our family does not have that kind of peace, there will be no peace in this world. Will be no peace in this world. Even if today, for example, we have the whole country coming out for this mission, but we cannot have peace in our family, there will be no peace in this country, there will be no peace in this world whatsoever. And the venerable monks we walk, we cannot spread peace to this whole world. We simply just walk to be mindful, to practice, to share our message and share the key with all of you. And so you have to work on your own. Like I say, we have to go work to buy a house. We bring you the key, the message. You have to work with it to have peace for yourself and your family. That is when and how peace can begin. We have to start to have peace in our small world first. Inside of this body, we have one world. In our family, we call another world. And then this whole world, the biggest world, our inner world, gotta have peace first, no matter what. Because we always talk. If we don't talk verbally, we still talk in our thoughts, our thinking. That's not peace. And so we have to purify our mind by practicing mindfulness every day. Be mindful and do not multitask anymore. One thing at a time. To make this inner world at peace. The first person in this world, which is ourselves, to have peace first. Secondly, our family members. Once we are at peace, I can promise you your whole family will be at peace. Why? Because they don't have to look at your frustration face. They don't have to look at your sadness face or stressful face, right? Because that energy spread. You're now closer to the venerable monks and you hear me talk. Do you feel scared, afraid, or anything at all? No, right? Because I crack you up. It's because of this energy right here. This energy of peace, loving kindness that we share to each other. So all people here, they get the same energy. So in our family, if one person can be mindful, can be peaceful, can be happy, the whole family will get that energy. Peace begins with our family. And if all family, our neighbors, our co-workers, our friends, everybody have in the same way, we have one society, peaceful society, and then this whole country, right? And the whole world will be at peace if everybody all practices the same. That is why I said every day when we go to sleep, before we go to sleep, we have to leave our lover alone. Do not talk with your lover too much while you already have a partner. Stop cheating on your partner. The lover is your cell phone, okay? So when you talk with your lover too much, then you always sidetrack, very easily get sidetracked. Okay? Anything happening on the internet, you know it all, but you don't know yourself. You can know a lot of things in this world, but you don't know your breath. How sad it is. We have to fix this inner world first, okay? So liberate your lover 1 hour before bed. Even if you have to go on Walk for Peace fan page to check, it's okay. Leave it alone. You can do that tomorrow, okay? 1 hour before bed, leave him and her alone, go to sleep. In the morning when we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure because after a long night of rest, if we don't give our mind a job to do, it will pick up all the trash to chew it over and over and over again. What are the trash? The trash are old habit, bad habit, anything that is suffering, anything that is not happy in our life that we encountered. Those I call trash because they are not usable. They are just suffering things that we have to live with it. Unfortunately, even if we don't want it, it's still there. And thing is, when we have peaceful moment, when we happy, we easily forget. But when something that is sad, we remember it really well and long. And so before it picking up all those trash to chew, then please give our mind a job to do. Get a piece of paper and a pen out. Even though you already memorized this statement, but please repeat this. Write it down. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Write it down. Write it down. After that, read it over with our eyes. And then read it out loud with our mouth. When we read it out loud, to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. No one can mess it up except me, which is ourselves. Like I said earlier, no one can mess it up except us. So don't let anybody ruin our day. Okay? At the beginning, we might fail one after another, but don't give up. Keep doing it. Don't give up that easily anymore. Keep moving forward. If you fall down, stand up, walk again. Keep falling down, stand up, it doesn't matter. Because we have that strength. Just don't lie there forever. Stand up and walk. Let all the old things go. Let go of all those unhappy things in our life. Those are not good for us anymore. Those are the history, the past. No one can change it. So do not hold on into it anymore. You just have to let it go. The more you let it go, the lighter you can walk. Less suffering for you. When we tell that the universe with that, and then throughout the day, work on that. Be mindful on every little thing we do, not multitask. And then just practice to be mindfulness without breathing, in, out, just like that, every day. At the end of the day, before bed, 1 hour, again, no lovers. Sit straight, relax, concentrate on our breathing, breathe in and breathe out. This is when you have a peaceful moment for yourself. You don't have to shove anybody else, even your family members. This is your time. Breathe in, breathe out. At the end, rewind your whole day, just like a movie. If you have done or said anything hurtful, harmful, or you have injured anybody or yourself during that day, then ask for forgiveness. Think of that person. You don't have to call. If you can call, that's great. If not, then think of that person and ask for forgiveness. Ask yourself to forgive yourself. This is very important. You have to forgive yourself for that mistake. And then promise yourself that you will fix this. Go to sleep. Tomorrow when we wake up, please repeat the same process. Before you stand up and go elsewhere, make a vow. I will fix the problem, the mistake that I have made yesterday. I will never repeat that again for the rest of my life. Work on it. Fix it. We will have a better day. Okay, let us all say this one statement for me. When I count to 3, we're gonna say together, today is going to be my peaceful day, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Today is going to be my peaceful day.
Thank you so much. You hear that sound, right? That energy, right? All of us can do this together every morning. And all the people, we keep spread out like this. All people, every morning they do this throughout this country and throughout the world. The universe receives all this energy. What will come back? Loving kindness, compassion, and peace. It will shower down for all beings to receive. Instead of hatred, instead of angers. We've been spread hatred and angers to the universe so much already. That is why we suffer with so many things happening. It is now time for us to change. Instead of hatred, angers, and all kind of suffering things, we will spread loving kindness, compassion, and peace message to the universe, so that peace can bloom throughout this country and flourish throughout this world. That is how all of us walk together on this mission, not just the monk. You walk in spirit, you practice every day to be like this. Our small world will be peaceful. This whole world will be peaceful. Can we do this together? Yes. That's not the energy. Can we do this together?
Yes!
Thank you. Okay, but remember, we have to do it, okay? Otherwise, when the monks reach to Washington, D.C. and everything settled down, and nobody remember about this walk, that is sad. This is not how it works. We have to walk until the end of our life. That is how we create a better world for our children, grandchildren, and so many more generations, and for ourselves to have a better place to live.
Keep. Please. Okay.
Seems very easy to be sidetracked. be well, be happy, and be peaceful. Thank you so much for your love and hospitality and your support. Thank you so much. By the way, Aloka have a back leg problem, but the doctor said that he have to do the surgery because he been walking with three foot. Okay, so he definitely needs to have a surgery soon. We are working on that. Otherwise, he cannot walk. The more he walk, the worse it is. Yeah. So we don't know yet, but right now he's okay to chase after the others. Oh, you seen his badge, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's officially K9 now from the sheriff. Okay, thank you. We will give you the bracelet, the peace bracelet. Do you know the story of it, right? Yes? No? Okay. Peace bracelet. That we will put it on your wrist, but too many people, so we just hand it out and you can put it on later. The bracelet means that we will tie you all up with us. So to make sure that you are not escaping from walking to Washington DC with us. That's what it means. And so every day when you look at it, it reminds you that you have met the Walk for Peace monks. And the monks remind you to be mindful, loving kindness, compassion, and practice to have peace for yourself every day. Be patient. That's what it means by looking at those. And for those who do not have one, then you do have the invisible one. Okay? Thank you so much. And then please do not ask a venerable monk to take pictures while they pass out the string, because there are so many people. We would